Welcome, dear friends, to a gentle journey through 130 fascinating facts about Scooby-Doo, the beloved mystery solving dog who has been entertaining generations since 1969. From his iconic Row to his unbreakable bond with Shaggy, Scooby-Doo has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide with his comedic antics and courage in the face of spooky villains. Tonight, we'll explore the hidden stories behind the show's creation, the evolution of its characters, and the charming legacy that has made Scooby Doo an enduring part of pop culture. We will wander through the mysteries, the laughter, and the heartwarming moments that have kept fans captivated for decades, all while embracing the stillness of the night. Now, take a slow, deep breath. Feel your body relax, your shoulders dropping away from your ears. As the quiet surrounds you, let your mind gently drift toward the world of Scooby Doo. The mysteries may be thrilling, but the journey tonight is about finding peace in the stories we share. And if you enjoy this soothing adventure, you're welcome to subscribe and softly share where you're listening from tonight. I look forward to joining you again soon in this peaceful space. Let's begin now with the first of many delightful facts. Close your eyes, settle in, and allow yourself to drift as we uncover the world of Scooby-Doo. Fact 1. Scooby-Doo made his first appearance in 1969 in a show called Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, created by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears for Hanna-Barbera. The premise was simple, yet captivating. A group of teenagers and their talking Great Dane Scooby solve mysteries that seem to be supernatural, but always turn out to have a logical explanation. The show was a groundbreaking mix of comedy, adventure, and spooky thrills, a combination that has kept audiences coming back for more than 50 years. Fact 2. The original Scooby-Doo gang consisted of 5 members: Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, and Velma. However, the two main characters driving the humor of the series were undoubtedly Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Their comedic bond, based on their shared love of food and fear of the monsters they encountered, became the foundation of the show's charm. Their silly antics and constant moments of terror made them incredibly relatable, and their friendship with Scooby's human Shaggy became the heart of the series. Fact 3. The voice of Scooby-Doo, the lovable and slightly cowardly dog, was initially provided by Don Messick. Messick, a legendary voice actor, was known for his versatility, and his portrayal of Scooby, with the dog's distinctive roo-row and his love of food, quickly became an iconic part of pop culture. Don Messick voiced Scooby for the original series, as well as numerous spin-offs, making the character's voice synonymous with the show for many fans. Fact 4. The Scooby-Doo franchise has seen numerous spin-offs and reboots over the years. One of the earliest and most successful was the new Scooby-Doo movies, 1972 to 1973, which featured special guest stars such as Batman and Robin, the Harlem Globetrotters, and the Addams Family. This show marked a turning point, expanding the universe of Scooby-Doo and introducing new layers to the mysteries the gang solved, all while keeping the classic comedic charm intact. Fact 5. The original Scooby-Doo show, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, was initially canceled after just 2 seasons. Despite this early exit, the show's immense popularity in reruns led to its revival in 1972 with the new Scooby-Doo movies. Over the years, the franchise has undergone many revivals and spin-offs, becoming one of the most enduring and beloved animated series of all time. Its timeless appeal transcends generations, with both children and adults finding joy in the show's humor and adventure. Fact 6. Shaggy, the character who is often seen as Scooby Doo's best friend, was originally designed to be a beach bum stereotype. However, over time, Shaggy's character evolved into more of a laid back, food loving adventurer with a big heart. His relationship with Scooby Doo remains one of the most cherished aspects of the show, as they both share an unbreakable bond, often relying on each other to face their fears and solve mysteries, even if it means running from them. Fact 7. The iconic van used by the Mystery Inc. gang is called the Mystery Machine. It first appeared in the original Scooby Doo Where Are You series and has become one of the most recognizable vehicles in animation history. The van's brightly colored paint job and flower decals were meant to give it a psychedelic 60s vibe, fitting with the time period when the show first aired. Over the years, the Mystery Machine has become synonymous with the Scooby Doo franchise, often appearing in promotional material and spin offs. Fact 8. While Scooby Doo is known for his comical fear and love of snacks, his intelligence is often understated. The gang frequently relies on Scooby's unexpected insight to help solve mysteries. In several episodes, Scooby has played a key role in uncovering clues, even though his initial reactions are often based on pure instinct and fear. It's this contrast between his deep fear and surprising moments of clarity that adds to the charm of his character. Fact 9. The gang's mystery solving formula has remained consistent over the years. They encounter a strange occurrence or ghostly apparition, investigate the clues, and with a bit of slapstick humor and team effort, unmask the villain. What makes Scooby Doo unique is that, unlike many other shows featuring supernatural elements, the villains are almost always revealed to be ordinary people in disguise. This clever subversion of expectations teaches viewers that things aren't always what they seem, a valuable lesson wrapped in light-hearted adventure. Fact 10. The theme song for Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, is one of the most iconic tunes in television history. Written by David Mook and Ben Raleigh, the song's catchy melody and repetitive refrain, Scooby-Doo, Doo, Where Are You?, have become an inseparable part of the franchise. The theme has been sung in various renditions across the different iterations of the show, but the original version remains a beloved classic, instantly recognizable to fans young and old. Fact 11. The name Scooby-Doo was inspired by Frank Sinatra's song Strangers in the Night. The show's creators were looking for a fun, catchy name for the dog, and when they heard the song, they decided to name the character Scooby-Doo after the famous line in the tune. The name perfectly matched the playful, silly nature of the dog, and it has since become a household name. The choice of name also helped to distinguish Scooby from other animated dogs, giving him an identity that resonated with viewers of all ages. Fact 12. The original Scooby-Doo gang never used their real names to solve mysteries. They took on the persona of Mystery Inc., a group of amateur detectives. The decision to make the characters young adults rather than experienced detectives added to the charm of the show. The gang's journey wasn't about solving crimes in the traditional sense. It was about learning through trial and error. This allowed audiences to relate to the characters, as they weren't professional sleuths, just everyday people thrust into mysterious situations, using their wits to solve problems. Fact 13. Scooby Doo's best friend, Shaggy, has always been portrayed as a carefree, easily frightened character who shares a deep bond with the dog. However, Shaggy wasn't originally intended to be as comical or clumsy. Over time, his character developed a distinct personality of being perpetually hungry and terrified, which made him one of the most beloved characters in the series. His friendship with Scooby was built on mutual trust, and while Shaggy often tries to be brave, it's Scooby's surprising heroism that helps the duo save the daytime and time again. Fact 14: Daphne Blake, the danger prone member of the gang, has been a central character in the Scooby Doo series since its inception. While she is often seen as the damsel in distress, Daphne has had her moments of bravery and resourcefulness throughout the years. As the series evolved, her character grew into a more competent investigator, even taking on roles as an aspiring reporter. Her unique blend of beauty, brains, and occasional clumsiness made her a beloved part of the gang, with her role continually shifting over the years to match the changing times. Fact 15: Velma Dinkley, the brains of the Scooby Doo team, is often considered the most intelligent member of the gang. With her sharp mind and keen eye for detail, Velma has helped solve more mysteries than any other character. One of her most iconic lines, Jinkies, is widely recognized by fans, often uttered when she uncovers a clue. Velma's importance in the series goes beyond just solving mysteries. She is also the glue that keeps the team together, often coming up with the solutions that lead to the eventual unmasking of the villain. Fact 16: Fred Jones, the charismatic leader of the group, is known for his bravery and calm demeanor in the face of danger. Often the one to take charge in tense situations, Fred is also the one who devises the traps that ultimately catch the villains. While his leadership skills are vital to the team, Fred's character has also evolved to become more self aware and humorous in recent iterations of the show. Though often seen as the traditional hero, Fred's more laid back, comical side has come to light as the show progressed. Fact 17: The Mystery Machine, the gang's famous van, is more than just a mode of transportation. Its brightly colored, psychedelic paint job reflects the era when the show was first created, the late 1960s. The van has since become one of the most recognizable symbols of the Scooby-Doo franchise. Over the years, it has appeared in numerous iterations of the show, movies, and even merchandise, symbolizing the group's unity and adventurous spirit. The Mystery Machine remains a key part of the franchise's identity, a beloved icon for fans young and old. Fact 18: Although the Scooby Doo franchise is centered on solving mysteries, it's the recurring villains that add an extra layer of fun and suspense to the show. The typical villain in Scooby Doo isn't a supernatural being, but rather a person in disguise. The show often subverts expectations, revealing that the ghosts and monsters are just ordinary people trying to execute a plan for money, revenge, or other motivations. This format allows the show to stay lighthearted and comedic, focusing on humor and problem solving rather than deep scares or violence. Fact 19: The formula of each Scooby Doo episode typically follows a pattern. The gang stumbles upon a spooky situation, investigates, and then ultimately reveals the villain's true identity. However, despite this predictable formula, Scooby Doo's charm lies in the details. Each episode introduces new settings: haunted houses, spooky forests, abandoned amusement parks that feel fresh even if the basic structure remains the same. This consistency in storytelling has made the show feel timeless, with each new generation finding joy in solving the mysteries along with the gang. Fact 20: Scooby Doo's character has become a pop culture icon, transcending the original series and expanding into a variety of mediums. From films and comic books to theme parks and merchandise, the beloved Great Dane is instantly recognizable worldwide. The show's popularity has resulted in a rich legacy that includes several animated movies, live action adaptations, and even video games. Scooby's image is now synonymous with mystery solving, friendship, and fun, making him one of the most enduring characters in the world of animation. Fact 21: The character of Scooby Doo has always been beloved by fans of all ages, but the show's lasting appeal is due in part to its ability to adapt over time. Throughout its many iterations, Scooby Doo has evolved with changing cultural trends. In the 1980s, for example, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo introduced supernatural elements that allowed the gang to face off against actual ghosts, expanding their adventures. Yet, even as the show's style has shifted, it has retained the core elements that made it so special: comedy, friendship, and mystery solving. Fact 22: One of the defining features of the Scooby Doo series is its ability to feature a variety of villains, from ghosts and monsters to crooks in disguise. The show's creators were determined to keep the tone light and comedic, which is why the villains are almost always unmasked to reveal ordinary people with mundane motives. This twist on the traditional monster mystery keeps the show fun and accessible, proving that even the scariest situations can be resolved with cleverness, teamwork, and a little bit of fear driven running. Fact 23: The gang's famous catchphrase, "Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?" is more than just a memorable part of the theme song. Over the years, it has become synonymous with the show itself. In fact, it's become a signal of friendship, adventure, and a call for help. Scooby's name in the line, coupled with the upbeat melody, has had a lasting cultural impact, with fans of all ages singing along whenever the theme song plays. The phrase has cemented itself as one of the most iconic lines in television history. Fact 24: Despite his comedic and goofy nature, Scooby Doo is often portrayed as surprisingly brave in moments of need. While he's usually fearful and hesitant in the face of danger, when his friends are in trouble, Scooby often finds the courage to save the day. This unique juxtaposition between his cowardice and surprising heroism is part of what makes him such a beloved character. His loyalty to his friends is unwavering, and he's always there when they need him most, making him a character that viewers of all ages can admire. Fact 25: Shaggy's constant hunger is another trademark characteristic of the series. His love for food, particularly pizza, hamburgers, and Scooby snacks, is an ongoing running joke. In fact, the bond between Shaggy and Scooby Doo often revolves around food. The two are always seen munching on snacks, and their shared love of eating provides a lot of the humor in the show. Despite their fear of the mysteries they face, their stomachs are always ready for a snack break. This food based humor gives the show a light, whimsical feel. Fact 26: The relationship between Scooby Doo and Shaggy is one of the most heartwarming aspects of the show. Their friendship is built on mutual trust and an understanding of each other's fears and quirks. While Shaggy is terrified of the monsters and ghosts they encounter, Scooby often mirrors his fear, creating a comedic dynamic between the two. But when it matters most, they always come through for each other, working together to solve the mystery and outwit the villains. This deep friendship is a core element of the series and has made the duo one of the most iconic pairs in animated history. Fact 27. Despite the fearsome villains they face, the Mystery Inc. gang is always united in their goal of solving mysteries. Their teamwork is what allows them to uncover the truth and unmask the culprit. Each character brings a unique skill to the table: Velma's intellect, Daphne's resourcefulness, Fred's leadership, and Scooby and Shaggy's bravery in the face of danger. This cooperation is key to their success, and their ability to work together, even in the scariest of situations, is what ultimately makes them so successful as mystery solvers. Fact 28. Throughout the years, Scooby-Doo has featured many memorable guest stars, with the gang meeting celebrities, characters from other animated shows, and even historical figures. In the new Scooby-Doo movies, the gang crossed paths with Batman and Robin, the Addams Family, and the Three Stooges, among others. These guest stars helped to bring even more fun and excitement to the show, as the characters interacted with well-known faces from pop culture. These special episodes were part of the show's charm, as they offered new, unexpected layers to the familiar mystery-solving format. Fact 29. Over the years, Scooby-Doo has had several feature films that expanded on the series' mysteries and characters. These films, such as Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, took the gang into more supernatural territory. However, they retained the core elements of the series, including humor, friendship, and unmasking villains. These films provided an opportunity to dive deeper into the mysteries the gang faced and allowed for more elaborate storylines while still maintaining the fun, light-hearted tone that has made the franchise so enduring. Fact 30. The theme of friendship is central to the Scooby-Doo series. The gang is a group of individuals from different backgrounds who come together to solve mysteries. What makes their relationship special is the way they support one another through challenges. Each character has their strengths and weaknesses, but together they are unstoppable. Whether they're solving a mystery or facing a seemingly terrifying villain, they always work as a team, proving that the power of friendship is at the heart of every adventure. Fact 31. The world of Scooby-Doo has expanded through countless spin-offs, from animated series to live-action films. One of the most significant reinventions of the series came with What's New, Scooby-Doo, 2002-2006. This reboot brought the gang back to their roots, with updated animation and modern-day references, making the show feel fresh for a new generation of viewers. It maintained the classic mystery-solving formula, but introduced new elements, such as more advanced technology and new character dynamics, while staying true to the charm and humor of the original series. Fact 32. Despite the fact that Scooby-Doo is a talking dog, he doesn't often break the fourth wall or comment on the fantastical nature of his world. This subtlety helps keep the magic of the show alive, as the gang doesn't question the supernatural elements they encounter. Scooby, especially, treats every mystery and villain as a reality, embracing the adventure without hesitation. This grounded approach, where everyone acts as if these strange occurrences are entirely normal, creates a comforting atmosphere for the viewer, allowing them to fully immerse themselves in the world of Mystery Inc. Fact 33. Throughout the years, Scooby Doo's character design has changed slightly, but his core traits have always remained the same. He is a Great Dane with oversized ears and a goofy grin. Despite his size and strength, Scooby is often portrayed as skittish and afraid, which only adds to his charm. His bright collar, emblazoned with an SD monogram, has remained a recognizable feature, symbolizing his role as the lovable, sometimes fearful, but always loyal companion. The design of Scooby Doo has become iconic, making him instantly recognizable to audiences around the world. Fact 34. One of the most beloved aspects of the Scooby Doo franchise is its enduring musicality. The catchy theme song, along with the various musical moments throughout the series, has added to the show's charm. Over the years, there have been countless Scooby Doo songs and musical numbers, from Scooby Doo's own Scooby Doo, Where Are You? To the themed music of movies like Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. These musical moments often accompany chase scenes or mystery solving moments, adding an extra layer of excitement and rhythm to the adventure. Fact 35. The Mystery Inc. gang has faced a wide range of villains, each with their own distinct characteristics. Some of the most memorable monsters include the Creeper, the Phantom Shadows, and the Black Knight. These creatures have ranged from seemingly supernatural to oddly human, but they all share a common trait. They're eventually unmasked as ordinary people with nefarious motives. These villains often serve as a metaphor for the challenges in life, reminding viewers that even the scariest problems can be solved through teamwork, cleverness, and determination. Fact 36. The popularity of Scooby Doo can also be attributed to the strong sense of nostalgia it invokes. Fans who grew up watching the show in the 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s have continued to pass their love for the series down to the next generation. Whether it's through sharing old episodes with their children or introducing them to the latest Scooby Doo films, the show has become a bonding experience across generations. The sense of continuity and familiarity the series offers is one of the key reasons why it remains so beloved. Fact 37. One of the more interesting aspects of Scooby Doo is the way it blends the supernatural with the mundane. While the gang regularly encounters ghosts, monsters, and other spooky creatures, these entities are almost always revealed to be human in disguise. This creates an intriguing balance, as viewers are never quite sure whether the mystery will have a supernatural or logical explanation. This twist on traditional ghost stories allows the show to introduce suspense without resorting to actual horror, creating a perfect balance for all ages. Fact 38. Despite its comedic tone, Scooby Doo has tackled some surprisingly deep themes, especially in later versions of the series. Issues like self identity, friendship, and facing your fears are explored through the characters' adventures. Scooby, for example, regularly faces his fear of monsters, but in doing so, he often surprises himself with bravery. This emotional depth adds a layer of substance to the show, making it more than just a simple mystery solving adventure, but also a series that teaches valuable life lessons in a subtle, non preachy way. Fact 39. The Scooby Doo franchise has transcended its television roots and found its way into comic books, video games, and even theme park attractions. Many of the Scooby Doo comics offer new mysteries and challenges for the gang, allowing them to continue their adventures in a different medium. Video games like Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem, and Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, have allowed fans to interact with the characters and solve mysteries alongside the gang. These additions have helped keep the Scooby Doo legacy alive, continuing to captivate fans, both old and new. Fact 40: the famous catchphrase, Jinkies, was coined by Velma Dinkley, the intelligent and often serious member of the Mystery Inc. gang. This exclamation is used when Velma uncovers an important clue during their investigations. Over time, Jinkies has become a signature catchphrase, and fans of the show have adopted it in their own everyday language. Velma's role as the brains of the group has made her a fan favorite, and her cleverness and quick thinking often lead the gang to crucial discoveries that help solve the mystery at hand. Fact 41: Scooby Doo has ventured beyond the small screen with a series of live action films. The first, Scooby Doo 2002, featured a mix of animation and live action, bringing the Mystery Inc. gang to life in a whole new way. The film's success led to a sequel, Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed 2004, which continued the gang's adventures with new supernatural villains. These live action films introduced the beloved characters to a new generation and provided fans with a fresh take on their favorite mysteries, blending nostalgia with modern filmmaking techniques. Fact 42: although Scooby Doo is a cartoon, many fans have noted how realistically the characters interact with each other, particularly in their problem solving process. The friendships within Mystery Inc. are built on trust, loyalty, and teamwork, which adds a layer of depth to their adventures. While the mysteries they solve may be fantastical, the relationships between the characters feel genuine. Whether it's Fred's leadership, Velma's intelligence, Daphne's resourcefulness, or Shaggy and Scooby's unwavering friendship, the gang's bond remains the heart of the show. This realistic camaraderie is one of the reasons the series has resonated with so many. Fact 43: Scooby Doo's many iterations have seen the show travel to various settings, from haunted houses to spooky islands, but one of the most memorable settings was the gang's journey to Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, 1998. This film marked a departure from the traditional ghosts in disguise formula, presenting real supernatural elements for the first time. The film's atmosphere was darker and more mysterious, giving the characters a chance to encounter actual monsters for the first time, creating an unforgettable experience for fans of the series. Fact 44: despite his goofy nature, Scooby Doo has a surprising ability to perform daring stunts. Throughout the series, Scooby often participates in chase scenes where he runs, jumps, and even drives the mystery machine, all while evading villains. These action packed moments are both hilarious and thrilling, with Scooby often pulling off feats of agility that defy his normally clumsy persona. Whether it's jumping over a gap or making a last second escape, Scooby's moments of bravery add excitement to the otherwise lighthearted show. Fact 45: the show's humor has been another important factor in its lasting appeal. The constant gags, slapstick comedy, and wordplay have kept the series entertaining for generations. While the mystery elements provide intrigue, it's the humor that gives the show its light-hearted charm. Scooby and Shaggy's antics, in particular, often provide the comedic backbone of the series. Their over-the-top reactions to the monsters they encounter, combined with their shared love of food, make them both relatable and endlessly entertaining. This blend of mystery and comedy is key to the show's continued success. Fact 46: One of the more interesting developments in the Scooby Doo franchise is how it has evolved to include more complex storylines. Over time, the mysteries the gang faces have become more intricate, with multi episode arcs, more complex villains, and deeper character development. This shift has allowed the show to keep up with changing tastes, offering both younger viewers and longtime fans new layers of intrigue. The evolution of the series has made Scooby Doo a versatile franchise that can appeal to different generations while retaining the core elements that made it a classic. Fact 47: the friendship between Scooby Doo and Shaggy is often seen as one of the most endearing aspects of the show. While their shared fear of the villains provides much of the comedy, their bond goes much deeper. They understand each other's vulnerabilities, with Shaggy often reassuring Scooby when they face danger, and Scooby returning the favor by comforting Shaggy. Their friendship is a beautiful portrayal of unconditional loyalty and support, which resonates with viewers of all ages. It's a reminder that sometimes facing our fears is easier when we have a friend by our side. Fact 48: the character of Fred Jones, often seen as the leader of the Mystery Inker's gang, has always been depicted as brave and calm in the face of danger. However, Fred's role has evolved over the years. In earlier versions of the show, Fred was more of a traditional hero, always ready to lead the gang into action. Over time, Fred's character became more aware of his own limitations, often playing for laughs as the series embraced more self aware humor. This evolution allowed Fred to become a more relatable and lovable character while still retaining his heroic qualities. Fact 49: Scooby Doo's influence on popular culture is undeniable. The show has inspired everything from spin off media, merchandise, and even references in other TV shows and films. From Halloween costumes to themed birthday parties, the impact of Scooby Doo is seen in countless ways. The gang's dynamic, particularly the relationship between Scooby and Shaggy, has been referenced in films, television series, and even books, solidifying Scooby Doo as a lasting cultural icon. Its timeless appeal continues to inspire new generations of fans who cherish the characters and mysteries that have become a part of their lives. Fact 50: the show's longevity can also be attributed to its ability to remain relevant in a rapidly changing media landscape. Throughout the decades, Scooby Doo has managed to maintain its place in the hearts of fans by staying adaptable and innovative. Whether through animated reboots, live action films, or new video games, the franchise has continuously found new ways to captivate audiences. By evolving with the times while staying true to its roots, Scooby Doo remains one of the most beloved and enduring animated series in television history. Fact 51: one of the most iconic moments in the Scooby Doo franchise is the unmasking of the villain. The moment when the masked figure is revealed as an ordinary person with a nefarious scheme is a staple of the show. This scene has become a defining element of the series, and it's often followed by the classic line, "And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids." This line has become one of the most well known catchphrases in television history, symbolizing the victory of good over evil in a light-hearted and comedic way. Fact 52: the relationship between the Mystery Inc. gang and their dog, Scooby Doo, is central to the show's charm. While Scooby is often scared and easily startled, he's also incredibly loyal to his friends. In fact, Scooby's courage often surprises everyone when the gang is in danger, whether it's running headlong into a dangerous situation or providing comic relief in tense moments. Scooby is always there for his friends. This unwavering loyalty and unexpected bravery are qualities that make Scooby Doo such a beloved and enduring character in the world of animation. Fact 53. Over the years, Scooby Doo has appeared in numerous films and TV specials, often adding new layers to the original mystery solving formula. One of the standout films is Scooby Doo The Mystery Begins in 2009, which served as a prequel showing how the gang first came together. The movie delves into the characters' origins, providing fans with insight into how Scooby, Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, and Velma formed the team that would go on to become the iconic Mystery Inc. The film's fresh take on the gang's early days brought a new dimension to the beloved characters. Fact 54. Shaggy Rogers, the perpetually hungry and easily frightened character, has always had a special connection with Scooby Doo. Their friendship goes beyond simply being partners in solving mysteries. They are often seen as two halves of a whole. Shaggy's fear often mirrors Scooby's, and together they share a unique bond that forms the emotional heart of the show. While both characters are afraid of the ghosts and monsters they face, their reliance on each other creates a sense of mutual comfort and support. It's this camaraderie that makes their partnerships so special. Fact 55, one of the most famous episodes of Scooby Doo, is A Night of Fright is No Delight from the original series. In this episode, the gang is invited to a creepy mansion where they must spend the night in order to inherit a fortune. This particular mystery is a fan favorite because it introduces one of the more memorable villains, the ghost of Captain Cutler, and takes the gang on a spooky adventure with plenty of thrills and laughs. Episodes like this are key to the show's appeal, blending suspense and humor to create an engaging story. Fact 56. The theme of unmasking villains is a powerful metaphor in Scooby Doo, reflecting the idea that things aren't always as they seem. Whether it's a haunted house, a creepy figure in the woods, or a mysterious creature lurking in the shadows, the show teaches viewers to question their assumptions and dig deeper. This lesson is reinforced by the fact that the monsters are always revealed to be people with personal motives. It's a message about facing fears, finding solutions, and uncovering the truth. Important lessons for both young viewers and adults. Fact 57. Scooby Doo's influence extends far beyond television. Over the years, the franchise has expanded into comic books, video games, and even stage productions. The Scooby Doo comic series, which began in the 1970s, has seen multiple iterations, each offering new adventures for the gang. These comics have allowed fans to continue experiencing the adventures of Scooby and his friends, even when they aren't watching the television series. In addition, Scooby Doo has been featured in various video games, including the Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem game, which allowed fans to interact with the characters and solve mysteries alongside the gang. Fact 58. The Mystery Inksters Gang's most well-known vehicle, the Mystery Machine, has appeared in nearly every episode and film of the franchise. This iconic van is more than just a mode of transportation. It has become a symbol of the gang's unity and adventurous spirit. Its colorful paint job, featuring psychedelic swirls and flower decals, represents the free-spirited nature of the gang. Over the years, The Mystery Machine has become a pop culture icon in its own right, appearing in countless pieces of memorabilia, such as toys, clothing, and even theme park attractions. Fact 59. Throughout the years, Scooby Doo has tackled numerous themes of teamwork, friendship, and perseverance. Each episode centers on the gang working together to solve a mystery, showing the importance of cooperation and problem solving. Even when things seem dire, or when the gang is faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, they always find a way to work together to uncover the truth. This emphasis on teamwork has made Scooby Doo a show that encourages positive values, teaching viewers the importance of collaboration, trust, and never giving up. Fact 60. The diverse range of villains that Scooby Doo and the gang encounter is another key element of the show's success. From classic monsters like Frankenstein and Dracula to more original creations like the Creeper and the Phantom Shadow, each villain adds a unique flavor to the mystery. The wide array of antagonists keeps the show fresh, as viewers never know exactly what type of villain the gang will face next. These villains, though spooky and strange, are always revealed to have human motivations, reinforcing the theme that things are often not as they appear. Fact 61. Scooby Doo has made its mark in the world of crossover episodes, where characters from other shows appear alongside the gang. One of the most notable crossovers was with the Harlem Globetrotters in the new Scooby Doo movies, 1972 and 1973. In this special episode, the gang teams up with the famous basketball team to solve a mystery involving an ancient treasure. These crossovers, featuring not only the Globetrotters, but also Batman and Robin, the Addams Family, and other iconic characters, expanded the world of Scooby Doo, bringing new audiences and exciting new interactions to the show. Fact 62. Scooby Doo's ability to inspire creativity and imagination extends beyond its storytelling. The show has sparked countless fan theories and interpretations, particularly when it comes to the motivations of the villains and the nature of the mysteries. For example, some fans speculate that the recurring motif of unmasking villains who disguise themselves as ghosts or monsters represents the show's stance on the fear of the unknown. The show offers comfort by revealing that the supernatural is often just an illusion, and through critical thinking, we can overcome our fears and solve problems, much like the gang does. Fact 63. The first Scooby Doo series, Scooby Doo, Where Are You?, was created as a response to the popularity of shows like The Addams Family and The Munsters, which combined humor and spooky elements. The success of these shows made the creators of Scooby Doo realize that combining mystery, humor, and supernatural themes could be a winning formula. However, unlike its predecessors, Scooby Doo added a key twist. The monsters were not real, which set it apart from other spooky TV shows and made it unique in the world of animated entertainment. Fact 64. The unique personalities of the Scooby Doo gang are one of the reasons why the show has stood the test of time. While each character plays an important role in solving the mystery, it's their individual quirks that make them memorable. Fred's leadership, Velma's intellect, Daphne's determination, Shaggy's fear, and Scooby's reluctance are all amplified by the friendship they share, making them a relatable and lovable team. Their teamwork proves that each member has something valuable to contribute, no matter how big or small, making the gang stronger together. Fact 65. Scooby Doo's consistent theme of mystery solving is reinforced by the show's settings, which have become as iconic as the characters themselves. The spooky locations the gang visits, haunted houses, old mansions, creepy caves, and eerie forests, are integral to the atmosphere of the show. These locations, with their dark corners and mysterious sounds, create the perfect backdrop for a mystery, adding suspense and intrigue to the plot. The gang's ability to solve mysteries in such intimidating environments reflects the show's overarching theme that facing fears, no matter how daunting, leads to the uncovering of the truth. Fact 66: the Scooby-Doo franchise has been adapted into multiple languages and versions around the world, making it a truly global phenomenon. Whether it's the Scooby-Doo series airing in Japan, the various localizations in Europe, or the adaptations in South America, the show has reached an international audience and resonated with viewers from different cultures. This global appeal can be attributed to the universal themes of friendship, bravery, and mystery solving, which transcend cultural boundaries and make Scooby Doo relatable to audiences worldwide. Fact 67: in the Scooby Doo universe, there's an entire network of recurring characters that appear alongside the gang. Some of the most notable include the lovable, albeit exasperating Captain Caveman and the bumbling but well meaning Officer Dinkley, Velma's brother. These characters add even more depth to the world of Scooby Doo, providing comic relief, unique challenges, and even sometimes additional help in solving mysteries. Each of these side characters enriches the ongoing adventures of Mystery Inc., further expanding the universe that fans have come to adore. Fact 68: the Scooby Doo series has always been known for its use of lighthearted humor, particularly when it comes to the interactions between Scooby and Shaggy. Their dynamic, based on mutual fear and a shared love of food, has provided some of the funniest moments in the show. Their comical antics, such as hiding in cupboards, running away from monsters, or eating copious amounts of food, are not only humorous but also serve as a reminder of the strong friendship between the two. This unique bond between them is a cornerstone of the show's appeal. Fact 69: Scooby Doo is expanded into numerous films and special episodes, often featuring new twists on the classic formula. Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins, 2009, gave fans a look at the gang's origins, exploring how they met and formed Mystery Inc. This prequel film allowed viewers to see how the characters developed into the beloved personalities we know today. Similarly, Scooby-Doo: The Curse of the 13th Ghost, 2019, revisited the supernatural elements introduced in the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, bringing a new layer of excitement and mystery to the series. Fact 70: throughout the years, the theme of Face Your Fears has been central to the Scooby-Doo series. The gang, particularly Scooby and Shaggy, constantly confront their fear of ghosts and monsters, often running in terror at the first sign of danger. However, time and again, they face these fears to help their friends and solve mysteries. This recurring theme teaches viewers an important lesson about bravery and overcoming obstacles, even when things seem too scary. It's this message of perseverance in the face of fear that continues to make Scooby-Doo such a cherished show. Fact 71: one of the most memorable elements of Scooby-Doo is the recurring mystery formula that has become its signature. In each episode, the gang stumbles upon a new mystery, usually involving a haunted location or supernatural creature. However, as the story unfolds, it is always revealed that the so called ghost or monster is nothing more than a person in disguise, usually with a selfish motive. This formula has been a source of both comfort and suspense for viewers, as they know that by the end of each episode, the mystery will be solved and the truth revealed. Fact 72. Throughout its many iterations, Scooby Doo has included numerous references to pop culture, making the show even more enjoyable for older viewers. From subtle nods up to famous movies and TV shows to guest appearances by iconic characters, the franchise has always had a sense of humor about itself. These references add an extra layer of fun for fans who enjoy spotting the Easter eggs. In fact, many of the Scooby Doo movies, like Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase, 2001, incorporate contemporary themes such as video games and technology, keeping the show relevant for new generations of viewers. Fact 73. In addition to solving mysteries, the Scooby Doo gang also faces a variety of physical challenges. Whether it's running from villains, climbing walls, or solving puzzles, the characters often find themselves in situations that require quick thinking and agility. These action packed sequences not only add excitement to the show, but also emphasize the importance of teamwork. Each member of the gang brings something unique to the table, whether it's Fred's leadership, Daphne's bravery, Velma's intelligence, or Scooby and Shaggy's courage, despite their fear, showing that everyone plays a vital role in solving the mystery. Fact 74. Scooby Doo is known for its memorable theme music, which has become one of the most iconic television theme songs of all time. The catchy Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Song is instantly recognizable to fans of all ages. It's more than just a theme song, it's a part of the show's legacy, evoking feelings of nostalgia and excitement every time it plays. The music, with its upbeat and rhythmic tune, perfectly complements the adventures of the gang, signaling the start of another fun filled mystery solving episode. Fact 75. The villainous characters in Scooby Doo have ranged from classic monsters like Dracula and the Mummy to original creations like the Ghost Clown and the Creeper. Each villain is designed to fit the tone of the show, spooky but not overly frightening, allowing younger viewers to enjoy the suspense without feeling too scared. The villains are always unmasked by the end of the episode, often revealing that they were motivated by greed, revenge, or a desire for fame. This twist not only serves to resolve the mystery, but also reinforces the show's message of problem solving and teamwork. Fact 76. Throughout the years, Scooby Doo has evolved to include more modern themes, but the show has remained true to its roots. In Scooby Doo's Mystery Incorporated, 2010 2013, the series took a darker turn, exploring deeper character arcs and introducing overarching storylines that stretched across multiple episodes. This evolution showed that Scooby Doo wasn't just for kids, it had the potential to tackle more complex themes, such as friendship, betrayal, and the consequences of actions. By balancing these new developments with the familiar formula of mystery solving, the show managed to remain fresh and appealing to both old and new fans. Fact 77. The voice actors behind Scooby Doo and the gang have become just as iconic as the characters themselves. The original voice of Scooby, Don Messick, gave the character its signature sound, with Scooby's deep, almost growling voice that was both comical and endearing. Messick voiced Scooby for decades, and his legacy is still remembered fondly by fans. Other voice actors, such as Casey Kasem, Shaggy, and Frank Welker, Fred, also played pivotal roles in defining the characters' personalities and bringing them to life with their unique voice talents. Fact 78. The Scooby Doo franchise has explored many different themes over the years, from classic horror tropes to more modern supernatural elements. One of the most notable examples is the Scooby Doo film Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, 1998, which was a departure from the traditional masked villain format. In this film, the gang faces real ghosts, adding an extra layer of tension to their mystery solving. This shift marked a turning point for the series, introducing a more supernatural aspect to the franchise while still maintaining the core humor and friendship that fans love. Fact 79. The Scooby Doo gang is known for their incredible ability to solve mysteries, but they're also known for their memorable interactions with each other. Whether it's Shaggy and Scooby's fear driven antics, Velma's sharp intellect, or Daphne's adventurous spirit, the dynamics between the characters provide much of the show's charm. The friendships between the members of Mystery Inc. form the heart of the series, and it's their unwavering loyalty to one another that allows them to face even the scariest mysteries together. Fact 80. The Scooby Doo franchise has been embraced by fans of all ages, making it one of the most enduring animated series in television history. The show has consistently evolved to appeal to different generations, while still retaining the core elements that made it a beloved classic: fun mysteries, memorable characters, and a good dose of humor. Whether through the original series or modern day adaptations, Scooby Doo continues to entertain and inspire, reminding viewers that even in the face of fear, there's always room for friendship, laughter, and solving mysteries. Fact 81. One of the most iconic locations in Scooby Doo is the Mystery Machine itself. This colorful van is more than just a mode of transportation. It's a symbol of the gang's unity and adventurous spirit. With its bright colors and quirky design, the Mystery Machine represents the gang's willingness to go anywhere and do anything in pursuit of solving mysteries. Over the years, the van has become synonymous with the show and is an essential part of the Scooby Doo universe, often featured in merchandise, theme parks, and even serving as a symbol of nostalgia for longtime fans. Fact 82. Scooby Doo has had a significant influence on the world of animation, particularly in the realm of mystery and adventure shows. The success of Scooby Doo, Where Are You? In the late 1960s, paved the way for other animated series that blended humor with spooky elements, such as The Addams Family and The Munsters. In fact, many animated series from the 1970s and beyond owe a debt to Scooby Doo for establishing the formula of combining adventure with comedy, creating a model that countless other shows would follow for years to come. Fact 83. While Scooby Doo is known for solving mysteries, the real magic of the show lies in its ability to create a sense of nostalgia for viewers. For fans who grew up with the series in the 1970s, 1980s, and beyond, the mere mention of Scooby Doo evokes memories of childhood adventures and the thrill of watching the gang solve mysteries. Whether it's remembering the catchy theme song or the excitement of discovering who the villain is, the show's impact on pop culture has made it a timeless classic that continues to bring comfort and joy to fans of all ages. Fact 84. The art of unmasking the villain is a tradition that has become as synonymous with Scooby Doo as its colorful characters. Each mystery presents a new villain with a seemingly supernatural presence, but by the end of the episode, it is revealed that the ghost, monster, or villain was actually a person in disguise. This formula, while repetitive, has remained a key element of the show, offering viewers a satisfying conclusion where the mystery is solved and the villain's true identity is revealed, usually accompanied by the classic line, "And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids." Fact 85. In addition to the core Mystery Inc. gang, Scooby Doo has introduced a variety of recurring characters who add depth to the world of the show. One of the most memorable is Scrappy Doo, Scooby's energetic nephew, who was introduced in the late 1970s. While Scrappy brought a new level of energy and bravery to the show, his character has been divisive among fans. Some love his bold, often overzealous approach to mystery solving, while others prefer the dynamic between Scooby and Shaggy. Nevertheless, Scrappy's inclusion in the franchise added a new twist to the gang's already established formula. Fact 86. Scooby Doo's success isn't limited to television. The show has expanded into other forms of media, including video games, comic books, and live action films. One of the most popular video games, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, 2002, allowed players to take on the role of the gang as they explored spooky environments and solved mysteries. Similarly, the Scooby-Doo comic series has allowed the characters to continue their adventures in a new format, with new mysteries and exciting scenarios, giving fans a chance to experience the gang's thrilling adventures beyond the screen. Fact 87. Throughout the Scooby-Doo franchise, the character of Fred Jones has often been portrayed as the leader of Mystery Inc., known for his bravery and quick thinking. However, Fred's role has evolved over time, especially in the more recent iterations of the series. In Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, Fred is shown to have a more complex personality, dealing with feelings of inadequacy and struggling to live up to the expectations placed on him as a leader. This deeper exploration of Fred's character allowed the show to present him in a more relatable and humanized light, adding emotional depth to the series. Fact 88. Velma Dinkley, the brainy and logical member of the gang, is one of the most important characters in the Scooby-Doo franchise. Her ability to solve complex mysteries and her knack for finding clues have made her indispensable to the team. Velma's intelligence is a key part of her character, but it's her determination and loyalty to her friends that make her truly admirable. Her famous line, "Jinkies," has become synonymous with her character and serves as a reminder of how her keen eye for detail often leads to the discovery of crucial clues in the gang's investigations. Fact 89. The recurring theme of teamwork is central to the success of Scooby-Doo. Every episode emphasizes the importance of collaboration, as each member of Mystery Inc. brings something unique to the table. Fred takes the lead, Velma provides the brains, Daphne brings resourcefulness, and Scooby and Shaggy provide comic relief and, when needed, unexpected courage. While the characters have different strengths and weaknesses, their ability to work together as a cohesive team allows them to solve even the most challenging mysteries. This theme resonates with viewers of all ages, teaching valuable lessons about collaboration and friendship. Fact 90. The many villains in Scooby-Doo are one of the show's most enduring elements. From classic monsters like the Phantom of the Opera to more original creations like the Creeper and the Phantom Shadows, The villains in the series are as varied as they are memorable. Each one adds a unique challenge for the gang to overcome, but the most memorable part of each villain is their ultimate unmasking. These villains are rarely evil for the sake of being evil. Their motives are often driven by personal gain, showcasing how the show mixes mystery with morality. Fact 91. In addition to solving mysteries, Scooby Doo is often praised for its ability to explore different genres and settings. For example, the Scooby Doo gang has ventured into outer space in the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, 1985, and even explored the world of comedy with guest stars like the Three Stooges. These varied settings allow the show to remain fresh and exciting, ensuring that each new adventure feels unique. By continually reinventing itself, Scooby Doo has maintained its appeal, offering viewers a mix of genres and themes that keep them coming back for more. Fact 92. The Scooby Doo series has always placed a significant emphasis on its characters' unique personalities and traits. While the gang may face spooky ghosts and eerie villains, it's their individual characteristics that make them truly stand out. Scooby Doo's fear of monsters, Shaggy's insatiable appetite, Velma's intellectual curiosity, Daphne's adventurous spirit, and Fred's leadership abilities all serve to create a dynamic team. Each character brings something valuable to the table, and together they make an unbeatable team. This deep character development allows viewers to form a strong connection with the gang, making the series even more beloved. Fact 93. The Scooby Doo franchise has seen several live action adaptations, including two feature films, Scooby Doo 2002 and Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed 2004. These films brought the characters to life in a new way, with real life actors portraying the gang, including Freddie Prinze Jr. as Fred, Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne, and Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. These films introduced the beloved characters to a new generation of fans and gave longtime followers of the series the opportunity to experience their favorite mysteries in a fresh format while still maintaining the heart and humor of the original show. Fact 94. Despite Scooby Doo's fear of ghosts, he has consistently shown his bravery when it matters most. Time and again, Scooby surprises his friends by stepping up in moments of danger. Whether it's protecting Shaggy or helping the gang capture a villain, Scooby has proven that his loyalty to his friends trumps his fear. This bravery, often showcased through his comedic antics and exaggerated reactions, adds an element of charm to the character, showing that even the most scared can be brave when it matters most, and that fear doesn't have to define us. Fact 95. The Mystery Inc. gang's adventures are often accompanied by a recurring motif: the need to solve mysteries to get to the truth. This theme of uncovering hidden truths and exposing secrets is central to the Scooby Doo narrative, encouraging viewers to question the world around them. The gang's investigations are an allegory for seeking answers and understanding the unknown. Each mystery solved reinforces the idea that curiosity and perseverance can lead to clarity, while also teaching that things are not always as they seem, a valuable lesson for audiences of all ages. Fact 96. The Scooby Doo franchise has become a part of pop culture in numerous ways. Not only have the characters appeared in other TV shows, commercials, and comic strips, but the show's influence can also be seen in the way it has been referenced and parodied in various films and media. From The Simpsons to Family Guy, Scooby Doo's unique brand of mystery solving has made its mark on countless other properties. These references and homages keep the legacy of the gang alive, ensuring that even as time passes, the spirit of Scooby Doo remains a vibrant part of entertainment history. Fact 97. In the early days of Scooby Doo, the show's creators relied on a mix of animation styles to bring the characters and settings to life. The distinctive, slightly exaggerated style of the original Scooby Doo series helped set it apart from other animated shows at the time. The characters were designed with large eyes, expressive faces, and quirky body language, all of which made them more relatable and fun to watch. This bold, unique art style has remained a hallmark of the franchise, allowing it to maintain a visual identity that fans easily recognize and love. Fact 98. The recurring themes of teamwork and overcoming fears in Scooby Doo have provided a lasting impact on viewers. Each episode showcases the importance of collaboration and persistence in the face of adversity. The gang, despite their differences, always comes together to solve the mystery and reveal the villain. Their success isn't based on individual abilities alone, but on how they work together as a team. This emphasis on collective effort is an important lesson for audiences, especially for young viewers, learning about cooperation, problem solving, and the power of friendship. Fact 99. The Mystery Inc. gang has had several run ins with spooky locations throughout the Scooby Doo series, but one of the most memorable haunted destinations is the Scooby Doo Mansion. These eerie mansions, filled with hidden passages, secret rooms, and mysterious inhabitants, have been the backdrop for many of the show's most iconic episodes. The atmosphere of these haunted houses has contributed to the show's suspenseful tone, giving the gang a thrilling setting in which to solve their mysteries. These spooky locales have become a staple of the franchise and continue to captivate audiences with their dark charm. Fact 100. Scooby Doo has had a lasting cultural impact, with references to the show appearing in numerous forms of media. From modern TV shows to popular films, the influence of Scooby Doo can be seen everywhere. Its lasting popularity also speaks to its universal appeal. Its themes of mystery solving, overcoming fear, and friendship resonate with audiences of all ages. The franchise's ability to adapt and evolve over the years, while still retaining the charm and humor that made it a classic, ensures that Scooby Doo and the gang will remain beloved figures for generations to come. Fact 101. Scooby Doo has been a staple of animated television for decades, and its success is largely due to its ability to stay relevant across generations. From its debut in 1969 to the present day, the show has continuously adapted to fit the times. Whether it's incorporating modern technology, updating character dynamics, or exploring new mystery formats, Scooby Doo has remained fresh and engaging for new audiences while maintaining the essence of the original series. This ability to evolve while staying true to its roots is one of the key factors behind its enduring popularity. Fact 102. The villains in Scooby Doo are typically ordinary people in disguise, but their motivations are often anything but ordinary. Whether it's greed, revenge, or desire for fame, the villains usually have complex reasons for their actions. This theme of personal motivation reflects the show's deeper message that people are often driven by their desires, and solving mysteries is not just about catching criminals, but understanding what drives them. These nuanced antagonists add depth to the show, as viewers realize that every villain has a story, making the unmasking scenes all the more satisfying. Fact 103. Throughout the series, Scooby-Doo has become known for his distinctive voice, which is instantly recognizable. Don Messick, the original voice of Scooby, provided the character with his signature "Ro" and "Scooby-Doo, Doo, where are you?" catchphrases. Messick's performance helped shape the character into an enduring icon in animation. After Messick, several other voice actors have stepped in to portray Scooby, but the essence of his character has remained consistent. The voice continues to embody Scooby's lovable, goofy nature, and it's one of the elements that makes him stand out as a beloved character. Fact 104. The Scooby Doo franchise has expanded to include a number of movies and specials, many of which explore new themes and settings while still sticking to the mystery solving format. Films like Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, 1998, and Scooby Doo, The Curse of the 13th Ghost, 2019, broke away from the traditional masked villain formula by introducing real supernatural elements. These films allowed the gang to face actual monsters and ghosts, adding an extra layer of suspense and excitement to the series while still keeping the familiar humor and heart that made the show a classic. Fact 105. The success of Scooby Doo can be attributed to its universal themes of friendship, teamwork, and perseverance. No matter the situation, the Mystery Inc. gang always works together to solve mysteries and unmask villains. This teamwork is a central element of the show, and it teaches viewers that success comes from collaboration, not individual efforts. The gang's bond is unshakable, and even when they face seemingly insurmountable odds, they never give up. This message of persistence resonates with audiences, making Scooby Doo not just a show about solving mysteries, but also about the strength of friendship. Fact 106. The iconic theme song of Scooby Doo, Where Are You?, has become synonymous with the show itself. The song, composed by David Mook and Ben Raleigh, features a catchy melody that is instantly recognizable to fans around the world. The line, Scooby-Doo, Doo, where are you?, is not just the song's chorus, but also a reflection of the gang's constant search for answers. The theme song perfectly encapsulates the tone of the show, blending mystery, fun, and excitement. It remains a timeless part of the Scooby-Doo legacy and continues to be celebrated by fans. Fact 107. Shaggy Rogers, often seen as the epitome of the laid-back character, has a personality that contrasts greatly with the other members of the Mystery Inc. gang. His fear of monsters and his love of food have made him a lovable, yet often comical character. Despite his tendency to panic in the face of danger, Shaggy frequently demonstrates surprising acts of bravery when it matters most, particularly when his loyalty to Scooby and the gang is at stake. His relationship with Scooby-Doo is at the heart of the show, and together they make a fantastic comedic duo. Fact 108. Daphne Blake, often labeled as the danger-prone member of the gang, has a character arc that evolves significantly over time. Initially portrayed as a damsel in distress, Daphne gradually became more independent and resourceful. In later iterations of the series, particularly Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, Daphne is shown to be a more assertive and competent member of the team, taking on a more active role in solving mysteries. Her growth reflects the show's ability to adapt to changing times and gives viewers a more dynamic and empowered character to root for. Fact 109. Velma Dinkley, the intelligent and analytical member of Mystery Inc., is known for her sharp mind and ability to solve complex puzzles. Velma's role as the team's intellectual powerhouse has made her a fan favorite, and her famous line, Jinkies, is widely recognized. Although she often takes the lead in piecing together clues, Velma is also the emotional core of the team, offering guidance and support to her friends when needed. Her contributions to the gang's success are invaluable, and her character has remained a strong, relatable figure throughout the series. Fact 110: the theme of solving mysteries and uncovering secrets runs deep throughout Scooby-Doo, and this focus on critical thinking and discovery is what has made the series stand out. Every episode of Scooby-Doo revolves around solving a mystery, with the gang piecing together clues and uncovering the true identities of the villains. This process of uncovering hidden truths teaches viewers the value of observation, logic, and teamwork. It encourages viewers, particularly younger audiences, to think critically and approach problems with curiosity and perseverance, lessons that extend far beyond the show's fictional mysteries. Fact 111: the Scooby Doo franchise has embraced a wide variety of settings throughout its many iterations. From haunted houses and spooky caves to amusement parks and pirate ships, the gang's adventures have taken them to some of the most iconic and eerie locations. These diverse settings add a sense of excitement and mystery to each episode, keeping the show fresh for viewers. Whether it's a foggy graveyard or a deserted mansion, the environments are as much a part of the mystery as the villains themselves, adding depth to the plots and enhancing the show's eerie yet fun atmosphere. Fact 112: the relationship between Scooby Doo and Shaggy is central to the show's charm, but it's their shared fear of the supernatural that has made them such a lovable duo. Despite their terror at the ghosts and monsters they encounter, Scooby and Shaggy's loyalty to each other and their friends is unwavering. The duo often finds themselves running away from danger together, and their comedic reactions to the spooky villains they face have become iconic. It's this unique dynamic between the two that provides both the humor and heart of Scooby Doo. Fact 113: the Scooby Doo franchise is known for its memorable villains, but many fans argue that it's the way the gang unravels the mystery that keeps them coming back. Each villain's elaborate plot is slowly revealed as the gang uncovers clues, making the reveal of the true villain a satisfying moment. The villains themselves are often comedic in nature, with over the top personalities and motivations that range from greed to revenge. Their eventual unmasking is always a thrilling and often humorous conclusion to the story, with the gang's quick thinking leading to the ultimate resolution. Fact 114: the humor in Scooby Doo is one of the show's defining features. The characters' quirky personalities, slapstick comedy, and hilarious reactions to the mysteries they face have made the show a timeless favorite. Scooby and Shaggy, in particular, provide much of the comedy with their over the top fear of monsters and their antics while attempting to solve mysteries. This humor balances the show's spooky elements, creating a fun and lighthearted atmosphere that appeals to viewers of all ages, ensuring that Scooby Doo remains an entertaining experience even after all these years. Fact 115: as the Scooby Doo franchise has evolved, so too have the character designs. The original designs of the gang, with their bright, bold colors and exaggerated features, have been updated over the years to fit the times. In the more recent iterations of the series, the characters have been given a more modern and polished look, while still retaining the recognizable traits that made them so iconic. This balance of updating the visuals while maintaining the spirit of the original designs has allowed Scooby Doo to remain both nostalgic and fresh for new generations of viewers. Fact 116: the success of Scooby Doo has not only influenced other animated shows, but has also had a significant impact on the world of television in general. The blend of comedy, mystery, and spooky elements in Scooby Doo helped pave the way for other animated series, particularly those that mixed humor with suspense. Shows like The Amazing Spider Man and Batman, the animated series, owe much to the success of Scooby Doo, which set the bar for combining action, adventure, and lighthearted moments in a way that would captivate audiences for years to come. Fact 117: Scooby Doo's consistent theme of unmasking the villain is more than just a recurring plot device. It's a critical element of the show's appeal. Each episode's villain may seem terrifying at first, but by the end, the true identity is revealed, and the villain is shown to be a person in disguise, often motivated by personal gain. This reveal not only serves as the mystery's climax, but also provides a sense of closure and satisfaction for the audience. It's a timeless narrative device that continues to resonate with viewers, creating suspense while offering a satisfying resolution. Fact 118: the Scooby Doo franchise has expanded into various spin offs, including numerous television series, films, and specials. One of the most notable spin offs is a pup named Scooby Doo, 1988 1991, which reimagined the characters as children. This series gave fans a fresh look at the gang's early years, providing new mysteries while still maintaining the core elements of the original show. The reimagining allowed a new generation of viewers to experience the characters in a different context while also keeping the nostalgic elements alive for longtime fans. Fact 119: the Scooby Doo gang has had a wide range of supernatural encounters over the years, but the show's consistent theme is the revelation that these creatures are always ordinary people in disguise. This theme not only makes the mysteries more accessible for younger audiences, but also subtly teaches viewers to question what they see and trust their instincts. In a world full of uncertainties, Scooby Doo emphasizes that with teamwork, courage, and a little curiosity, the truth will always come to light, no matter how strange the circumstances may seem. Fact 120: the Scooby Doo franchise's popularity has led to its inclusion in various theme parks and attractions. For example, Scooby Doo themed rides and events have appeared in parks such as Six Flags, where visitors can experience the thrill of solving mysteries alongside their favorite characters. These attractions bring the mysteries of Scooby Doo to life in a new, interactive way, allowing fans to step into the world of Mystery Inc. and experience the spooky fun firsthand. These park attractions, alongside the show's long running presence in popular culture, demonstrate the lasting impact of Scooby Doo on entertainment. Fact 121: the Scooby Doo franchise has a rich history of reboots and reinventions, allowing it to remain fresh while honoring its roots. One of the most significant reboots was Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated, 2010 2013, which introduced an ongoing storyline that was different from the usual Monster of the Week format. The series explored deeper emotional arcs for the characters, with Velma and Daphne's personal growth, Fred's struggles with leadership, and Scooby and Shaggy's bond being tested. This evolution gave longtime fans something new to enjoy while still keeping the core mystery solving spirit intact. Fact 122. While many of the Scooby Doo villains are unmasked as ordinary people, the real fun comes from watching how the gang uncovers their schemes. The villains' motivations vary from greed and revenge to more personal reasons like jealousy or a desire for power. The cleverness with which the gang solves the mysteries, often through teamwork and deduction, makes each episode a mini adventure in itself. The reveal of the villain is always accompanied by the gang's famous unmasking, where they expose the truth and provide viewers with the satisfying conclusion that justice has been served. Fact 123. The dynamic between Scooby Doo and Shaggy is one of the show's most iconic relationships. Scooby, a talking Great Dane, and Shaggy, his perpetually hungry and frightened companion, are often seen hiding behind walls or running away from danger together. Their shared love of food and common fear of monsters has made them the perfect comedic duo. But beyond their humor, Scooby and Shaggy's unwavering loyalty to one another and their friends adds a heartwarming element to the show, reinforcing the importance of friendship and support in the face of adversity. Fact 124. Throughout its history, Scooby Doo has built a legacy of memorable characters, each with their own unique qualities. Fred, the leader of the group, is known for his bravery and quick thinking, while Velma's intellect and sharp observational skills make her the gang's problem solver. Daphne's adventurous spirit and determination round out the team, and while Scooby and Shaggy provide the comedic relief, they also add moments of surprise bravery. Each member plays a crucial role in solving the mysteries, and their personalities mesh perfectly, making them a team that's loved by generations of fans. Fact 125. In Scooby Doo, the locations the gang visits are just as important as the mysteries they solve. From creepy castles to deserted islands, the show's eerie settings play a key role in building suspense and excitement. These settings often feature dark corridors, hidden passages, and unexpected surprises, making them the perfect backdrop for a mystery. As the gang explores these spooky locations, they encounter strange phenomena and often discover hidden clues that eventually lead them to uncover the villain's true identity, all while keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Fact 126. Scooby Doo has had a significant cultural impact over the years, not just in television, but also in film, music, and merchandise. The show's iconic theme song, for example, has been covered by various artists and used in countless commercials and TV shows. Scooby Doo has also been featured in video games, comic books, and even stage productions. These adaptations and references in other media have helped keep the franchise alive and relevant, proving that Scooby Doo and the Mystery Inc. gang continue to captivate new generations while retaining the charm that made them beloved in the first place. Fact 127. One of the most enduring aspects of Scooby Doo is its ability to balance lighthearted comedy with suspense and mystery. The show's humor often comes from the exaggerated reactions of Scooby and Shaggy, who are easily scared by the monsters they encounter, as well as from the antics of the entire gang. However, the show never loses sight of its central mystery, keeping the audience engaged with the investigation. This balance of comedy and suspense has been a hallmark of Scooby Doo, allowing it to appeal to both young audiences and adults who enjoy the combination of humor and mystery solving. Fact 128. The Scooby Doo gang has had a number of memorable villains over the years, each with their own unique motives and schemes. Some of the most famous villains include the Phantom Shadows, the Creeper, and the Space Kook. These villains are often larger than life, with exaggerated personalities and elaborate plans that make for interesting mysteries. What makes these villains even more memorable is the way they're often unmasked at the end, revealing them to be regular people with personal motives, whether it's money, revenge, or greed, adding a satisfying twist to each story. Fact 129. The Scooby Doo franchise has had an impressive run of merchandise, including everything from toys and games to clothing and accessories. The Mystery Machine, in particular, has been a popular item in toy stores, often seen as a must have for fans of the series. Other merchandise, such as Scooby Doo plush toys, action figures, and even Scooby snacks, have allowed fans to bring a piece of the show into their own homes. This extensive range of products has made Scooby Doo a true pop culture phenomenon, with fans able to immerse themselves in the world of Mystery Inc., even when not watching the show. Fact 130. The enduring popularity of Scooby Doo can also be attributed to its ability to continuously innovate. While the core elements of the show, mystery solving, friendship, and humor remain the same, each new iteration brings fresh twists, updated animation, and new character dynamics. The addition of modern technology, more intricate storylines, and deeper character development in newer versions, like Scooby Doo. Mystery Incorporated has allowed the franchise to stay relevant and engaging. At the same time, the show never loses its nostalgic charm, allowing it to appeal to both new viewers and longtime fans alike. Thank you for drifting through this journey with me, exploring the 130 fascinating facts about Scooby Doo, the beloved gang, and their mystery solving adventures. I hope these stories have brought you comfort and peace, just as Scooby and the gang bring joy to millions of fans across the world. As you settle into the quiet of the night, may your thoughts remain light, your heart at ease, and your dreams full of adventure and fun, just like the mysteries solved by our favorite animated detectives. Good night, and may you find rest in the calm. Until next time, sleep well, dear friend.